Hey everyone, Ronan back. We're going to be doing some Ghost in the Shell today. We're doing episode 18, and I believe it's going to be another standalone episode. So yeah, we'll be taking a little break from Kuze for the moment and see what we're going to get ourselves into. But yeah, we'll keep this short and get on into it. Guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the time you spend with me. We do also have a Patreon in which we are 3 episodes ahead, and I do have a Discord server that you're free to join as well, and we'll keep that information in the description below. Go ahead and jump on into this. It feels like time is going by really quickly for season 2. I still feel like in season 2 I'm like on episode 6. I don't feel like I'm on episode 18. While I am looking forward to what we're gonna get ourselves into in the future, I am also feeling like I'm gonna be a little sad to say goodbye to this cast and crew.
This is one of the few cosmopolitan areas that's earned the unenviable distinction of being targeted by missile attacks in both nuclear World War III and non-nuclear World War IV.
Wow. Berlin.
And now for the 3rd time it's getting back on its feet as the capital of this country.
Batou looking badass and shit. Man, that's crazy that Berlin is gonna end. Well, not that this is really gonna happen, but like that in this show, that's where history went. A series of events put Berlin in this.
You keep screwing around and you'll regret it.
Sorry, but hey, I can't help it. I'm not cut out for these long-term surveillance gigs anyway.
I think Batou's always been a dog person.
Still, this guy who calls himself Angel's Feathers is pretty notorious. He's a big-name terrorist who's only hit summit meetings of the developed nations so far.
Angel's Feathers, all right.
All right, everyone. Let's begin the briefing for this operation. First, I'd like for you to take a look at this.
Kind of makes me feel like you're at like the first day of school. Bunch of people you don't know, but you know that they're kind of like rivals to you in some way.
The terrorist Angel's Feathers, someone I'm sure you've all heard of. He racked up the highest death toll in history that resulted from one bombing. He acquired the nickname Angel's Feathers from the storm of glass shards
that man.
rained down when the blast
I thought
and the resulting high body count.
I thought the kid and the family was gonna get blown up.
However, it's proven impossible to prevent a terrorist bombing that could take place anywhere in the country.
Dang.
But because he's full prosthetic, this man can change his face at will. Each time he's been an entirely different person.
I guess that's the scary thing about being full prosthetic is being able to change your appearance and being able to carry out, you know, heinous acts and things like that. I mean, it could be great for on a social level for those that may not identify with what they were born as. With this power in the wrong hands, you know, I think we're seeing an example of that.
After arriving here, he waits until 2 days before the attack. Then he leaves out of Tegel International Airport for his target. While he's here, we'll use that window of opportunity to do whatever is necessary to apprehend this man.
Yeah, this isn't really Batou's style. He does some stuff like this, but...
It's that girl again. Where's she heading to all by herself at this hour? Huh?
She's looking at him?
All personnel in Sector D report status.
D1, no sign of target. Nothing unusual to report.
I think Batou's gonna have some sort of connection with this case. Sentimental connection.
D4, no sign of target. Nothing unusual to report.
Yeah, that's gotta be kind of crappy, actually.
Angel's Feathers doesn't turn up here. The authorities in Leeds will take over the eye, and the investigation reverts back to being a hunt for a faceless terrorist.
I sympathize with Batou here. It seems like a pretty boring job. It's an important job, but...
Asian refugees declare Japan's Dejima region to be an autonomous zone. Seems like things are getting pretty ugly at home. What's the deal with that girl?
Yeah, what's her deal, man? Stop staring.
Tell me, Angel. I want to know. It's been nearly 2 weeks since I received his email. Why won't Papa show himself to me yet? Who's there?
Are her senses that sharp?
Is she blind? I only get that vibe because if she can't see him to begin with, like maybe she's hearing him, and like her hearing has been heightened.
A nursing home.
A bit ago, someone commented asking if the episode that we were watching at the time was the one that Adult Swim aired on April Fools, where they would insert fart sounds throughout the entire episode. And I don't think it was that episode. I think it was this episode. I'm sure you can even search on YouTube for it and watch it. I might have to do that actually.
Man, I can barely read her handwriting. July 12th, 2030. Papa came tonight, met at the chapel in the church.
One thing I can imagine would be an amazing advancement would be, I wonder if we would be able to have the ability to access a database of like languages and things like that. So
Each of those dates was the day before Angelica left Berlin. If Papa comes back with a new prosthetic body and I don't recognize him, we have a secret password. This girl is Angel's Feather's own daughter.
pay dirt. Yeah, so I guess we can kind of see where this is going. Bato's gonna have to bring him in, or he's gonna feel bad for this girl.
D4, why have you changed location?
Well, there's a pack of stray mutts over there. Even a Type 3003 won't hide me from a dog's nose.
If you're going to change position, report in first.
It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm about to solve this case. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought on the whole advancement thing. Just the idea that maybe we could implement the ability to read any language and understand it. And if we can do that, maybe we can even speak any language, or at least have the knowledge of like how to do it. And then it'd just be a matter of practicing
Trying to repent for all the innocent
how to do
lives
it.
you've taken?
Just straight up break the language barrier for everybody. That'd be awesome. Oh,
Angelica! That's right, we know who you are, Angel's Feathers. Don't make this difficult. You killed so many for the sake of your self-centered ideology, yet you still want to be a regular old dad to your little girl?
I feel like he's got a trick.
If you know who she is, would you please give her that package? And will you tell her it's from Papa? It's something she's been dying for.
And then there's the major. You're not getting by her.
Don't tell me you felt sorry for the guy. I was planning to hang back and watch, but you got too sloppy in the end. As soon as we contact headquarters and they come collect this guy, the operation is over. We're going back to Japan.
Are you here? I heard some loud noises just now. Did something happen?
She is blind.
Papa, it's you, isn't it? I can tell. Please. Papa.
This is brutal.
You're there, aren't you? Papa, what's the angel planning to do today?
It's got me emotional, kind of, actually.
The angel isn't planning to go anywhere.
Man, Batou always gets the shit end of the stick with some of these missions. I mean, it's not his fault, though, obviously. You know, he's just doing his job. He just happens to be the one having to get involved with stuff. And definitely feel bad for the girl, you know. It's all the guy's fault. It's all the Angel's Feathers' fault. Can't be a terrorist and a father at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how much it counts for him at least trying. But he's also a fucked up dude, so it's kind of can't be too surprised he ended up the way he did. But yeah, just have all that happen in front of you, in front of Batou and stuff like that, and I get where the major's coming from. You know, he dropped the ball for a second there, but it's like he just had to expose himself to these things, and you know, he didn't want to get involved, but he kind of had to. He like it's the only way for him to get the intel that he did. You wouldn't even found him at all if he didn't do any of that shit. So fucking sometimes I'm all right with her being a hard ass, but like, you know, when it comes to, needing to humanize, a little bit, that's when I'm kind of like, come on, Major, what the fuck? But isn't that kind of also like her weakness, if anything, is that she has been cyberized for so long that she may not have those connections? I don't know. That's kind of a fine line there, because she could be really just thinking about the job, or it could be that she just really has no like connection to that. But it seemed like she was at least somewhat affected whenever that girl walked into the church, to basically be caught in the act. And yeah, and like actually whenever the episode was going on, I was like, oh yeah, Berlin, they have like a history of like social and political issues, right? So I guess at least there could be some correlation to the escalation of events leading up to what it is now. But I mean, obviously I hope that never happens, but yeah, otherwise I'm pretty ignorant on Germany in general in regards to how things are over there. But it is somewhere I would like to visit for sure. I always liked the Germany's architecture and whatnot, and I've only flown through Germany. Like I had a layover in Germany. That's like the closest I've ever gotten, heading towards somewhere else in Europe. But cool episode. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get as attached to it or emotional to it at all, but that very last part really kind of got me. That's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.